Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2017 NCBA League meeting. My name is Sandy Sanderson. I'm president of the NCBA. And before we get started, I just want to, address the audience a little bit, talk about our past and our future. 2017 was a phenomenal year for us. If you think about where this league came from over the last 17 years, starting with just 34 teams, 2017 brought about us crossing the 300-team mark, a monumental goal that wasn't even imaginable when this league got started. Looking back in how the season progressed, we had Slippery Rock University win the D2 national title with phenomenal pitching performances in Pittsburgh, Kansas, and then East Carolina and UCF going to battle in Holly Springs, North Carolina, with ECU winning the Division I national title 1-0 in 10 innings, and what's arguably the greatest NCBA World Series game we've ever had the privilege of experiencing. We later, weeks later, we got to see our MVP from the World Series move on and cut his teeth in the professional ranks of Major League Baseball, and we wish him the best as his career moves forward. 2017 was absolutely a phenomenal year for the NCBA, and that looks even brighter looking to 2018 as we bridge a new adventure in this league's history as we launch NCBA Division III, a new branch of the NCBA, a new branch of club baseball designed to make the experience better for all involved. Division II teams will have the opportunity to compete against their peers, to have more opportunities to make the postseason. Division III teams will have a new platform by which to get their feet wet, build their programs, and hopefully strive to get into Division II in the future, while giving an experience where they can be competitive on the field against teams of equal caliber. As we get ready to begin this meeting, I'd like to present and introduce VP of Baseball Operations, Christian Smith, who will take it from here.
Thank you, Sandy. And thank you all for joining us tonight. I'm going to be with you the majority of this meeting. We'll also introduce a lot of familiar faces throughout the meeting, but get used to me because I'll be up here for like I said, the majority of the meeting. This meeting is interactive. We encourage you to, in the comments section underneath the video, to ask questions, and the narrator will read those questions aloud, and the presenter will do their best to answer those questions. Let's get started. If you want to download the meeting slides, you can get those from the headline section of the NCBA website. That's clubbaseball.org. If you scroll down to the bottom of the website, headline section, you'll see those slides right there. You can download those and follow along. And again, just to reiterate, this is interactive. We want this to be as informative to all teams as possible. So if you want to ask a question, just type into the comments section below the video feed your name, your team affiliation, the question, and we'll, like I said, try to answer that question to the best of our ability. The headquarters of the NCBA here in Pittsburgh, 850 Ridge Avenue. Our phone number you see there in case you need to get a hold of us, and the website clubbaseball.org. The agenda for tonight's meeting, we're going to meet the NCBA staff, some of the full-time staff, as well as the volunteer regional directors and district coordinators that are very valuable to us. We'll also talk about the 2016-17 season as a year in review. And we'll also look to this upcoming season, 2017-2018, and what's to come there. After that, we'll get into some breakout sessions, talk about some team operations, some sponsors and fundraising, and then some events, spring training events, and our World Series events. So as far as the NCBA front office goes, these are the people that run the league from a day-to-day basis. You just met our president, Sandy Sanderson. Myself, Vice President of Baseball Operations. You'll also be introduced to Eric Curator later in this meeting. He's the Director of Division II Baseball Operations. And right now he's the interim Wilson DeMarini Louisville Slugger sponsor account manager. You'll also be introduced to Alex Kane, who was recently named the Director of Division III Baseball Operations. And we'll be talking about Division III in more depth later in the meeting, but we're really excited to have Alex on board running the Division III League. Our treasurer is Sandy Sanderson Sr. Our accounting specialist is Jeannie Kirchala. If you're getting any invoices, they're usually coming from her. Our sports information director is Rachel Weber, and she'll be up here towards the very end of this meeting to kind of let you know what she does on a daily basis for the NCBA. The Rawlings sponsor account manager is Paul Williams. That's a new position for Paul this year. He's his first year with us. He's taken over for Craig Budzik as the Rawlings sponsor account manager. He's doing great things with the Rawlings account. The game headwear, Felicia Battaglia. She'll be in later to talk about the game and all the exciting new hats that teams will have the opportunity to wear and purchase. We have the director of spring training operations, Tracy Reardon, who's taking the spot of longtime vice president of spring training operations, Savannah Aarons. Tracy will be up here to give some great news about the past event in Tampa and then moving forward into 2018, so stay tuned for that. And then you have our Rules Committee teams reps. You have Matt Reidner and Chad Lowe. Matt's position as the Division I Rules Committee team rep is up for re-election this year. So if that's something that you're interested in, getting involved with the Rules Committee, be sure to look out for that in the fall, because that's a great way to be involved with the Rules Committee, is to run for that team rep position. And last but not least, our director of umpires is Ryan Hastings. If you've ever been to a World Series event, Ryan is a fixture down there. He's been with us for a very long time, very knowledgeable and a great umpire. So if you have any questions about umpires, Ryan's a great asset, so please reach out to him. Now, as far as our Division I regional directors go, you'll see myself running the North Atlantic, Rachel Weber, who did a great job her first year in the Mid-Atlantic last year, will be the Mid-Atlantic regional director, obviously, moving forward. The South Atlantic is now run by Tracy Reardon, who we're really, really excited about. She's taken the spot of Eric Curator, who ran that region for several years. Tracy just took that position a few weeks ago. We're really excited for her to be on board as a Division I regional director. The Great Lakes is another new position we fill with Alex Kane. He was running Division II district last year, but we moved him up to the Great Lakes. He's a former Bowling Green player, so he's very knowledgeable of the Great Lakes, and we're really excited to have him on board as well. The Gulf Coast, permanent fixture there, Mr. Ryan Norris running that, doing great things down there. The Mid-America, you see my name there. I guess you could call me the interim Mid-America Regional Director. We are looking for volunteers for that position right now. So if that is something that you want to pursue, please reach out to me. It's a great way to stay involved. It's a great resume builder if that's what you're looking for. So if that's something that you want to stay involved with the NCBA, maybe you graduated and are looking to just stay involved, this is a great opportunity. It's a lot of fun. So if that's something that interests you, please reach out to me. The Northern Pacific region's run by Norm Doyle. Norm's been out there for several years, was the head coach of Utah State, two-time national champion. So he's been running the Northern Pacific for several years now, and we're excited to have him out there and continue to be out there. The Southern Pacific region is Michael Olivo. He's also been somebody with as a volunteer with us for a while now. It's been great for us out in the SOPAC region. Now, as far as the D2 staff goes, these are the district coordinators. You'll see those guys listed there. Eric's running both Districts 1 and District 2. You have Ben Knott, who's a former player at Furman University, running District 3. Stephen Baker, who's a former NC State club baseball player, running District 4. Jeff Bober, who's a former Illinois player in District 5. Gary Robinson, I believe, played for Wright State club baseball in District 6. District 7 is Paul Williams. He just got announced not too long ago, maybe yesterday or today, as the District 7 district coordinator, which we're real excited to have him on board running that district. And then last but not least, in District 8, we have Austin Menely running District 8. He's been doing great things with that. We will talk about later, you see Districts 1 through 8. If you've been following on Facebook, Eric's posted asking for recommendations. We're going to get those renamed for you in Division 2, so they're going to have actual region names. And I know Eric's getting a lot of cool ideas, so stay tuned for that. But they will no longer be districts. They will actually have region names, which we're excited about.